Hey everybody, Andrew here. Welcome to Living the Northern Life. Today, we're back out of the property at the trailer, and I've got a little project in mind. I have not ever done this before. What I'm planning on doing is building a little wood storage shed over here, but I'm not going to use 2x4s or anything like that. I'm just going to use logs that we've got laying around, and I'm going to do some chainsaw carpentry. So I'm going to start this and see where I get. I'm going to try to put it together with some screws. So honestly, I have no idea how far I'm going to get today, so this could be a few-week project. The first thing that I need to do is to clear a little space and to get rid of some of these branches on this spruce tree. So I'm going to get to using my little Milwaukee chainsaw here and start getting to cutting some of these little branches down. Okay, so I got some of these branches down. Now I know that the ground is uneven here, so I'm gonna set up my laser and so I can measure where I think I might want my posts, and we'll go cut some bambogilia about 6 inches across, and we'll get them stood up over here and cut them to length with my real chainsaw. This laser is set up so that if it's within 3 degrees, it automatically levels. So this thing's super fantastic. I love it. All right, so we got 3 trees back here. This is going to be the top beam and then the 2 posts. And of course, one is longer than the other. But the next thing I've got to do is just take the bark off, and the bark is just falling off of them already. So it shouldn't be any issues. All right, so these 3 pieces have been debarked. And again, I'm not looking for perfection over here because I'm not building this building to perfection. It just needs to keep firewood out of the weather, keep it dry. So I'm going to start trying to build some notches in here. I didn't bring a square with me, but again, I'm doing some chainsaw carpentry, not real carpentry. These 2 ends over here are going to be the base, so I should probably turn these guys around in the trailer, so that way I can notch them out to support the cross beam. Okay, so what I'm really going to do is I'm going to set this out over here so that I can put this cross beam where it needs to be and notch them out. I just need to make some room, so I'm probably going to slide this up because the fire pit's in the way. All right, so I know that I want the top of my beam to be 8 feet. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to measure from here to here and then cut just a little bit down the same distance and make sure that I've got about 3 inches to put some screws into. That way it'll hold it together. I'm going to do that on both ends. I really should get sawhorses for this, so that way I can work while I'm standing up a little bit. But I think I might have a little bench over here already. Maybe I can use this container that my grapple came over in. We're gonna build a little table out of that, but for now, it might be my sawhorses. Yes, I did just use my phone as a level. Yeah, I should have looked at this before and I got lucky. My crown is the right way. So the crown's gonna be facing up, so I can go ahead and make my cuts now. Okay, so that's our first cut. A little rough, but I think that's okay. See how it goes. There, now the post is holding the beam. I've got a little notch in there. I've done that on both sides. There, I'm gonna take the beam, set it up here on my cage, and then if I have them here, I'm gonna screw the post into it, and then next weekend, or the next time we're here with my son, we're gonna stand it up and put it into place. Okay, well, I've been looking for my 6-inch GRK screws. I obviously don't have them here, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn my laser back on and see if I can get a measurement for the back posts, and let's go from there. That took me 6 minutes to debark that. The 6-foot one took me about 30 seconds. That'll straighten up once I get some screws in it, but not too bad for some chainsaw carpentry. I guess that little 8-inch Milwaukee Fuel Hatchet was better than most people think. Oh my goodness, I'm having so much fun using that thing, doing this kind of carpentry. I'm gonna go see if I can find my screws. I think they're back in my truck, so I'm gonna take a walk. All right, so I got some of this stood up, but the next step is to get the beam across. So I gotta wait for Elijah to show up here and get my 6-inch screws. So we'll be back in a minute, although this will be probably a week or two. Today, we're back out on the property, and as you can probably hear, it's very windy. I'm gonna use a noise filter reduction here on my software to try to eliminate it. So hopefully it doesn't sound too terrible. But we have a little something we've been planning to do with the rock here, and that's put 5 cedar trees kind of behind it, so that way they'll grow up behind it and kind of really display the rock. So we went and bought some cedar trees from Home Depot. Right now I've got to go get my work boots on, go grab a shovel, and we're gonna get digging those over there. All right, so I just got a little bit of cleanup to do over here before I start digging. I might actually just grab some dirt from over here to help out, because eventually this dirt here is gonna come down. This tree here is gonna be out of the way. We don't wanna put more dirt up behind the rock, but we definitely want to give our cedar trees some place to grow. So, all right, let's get to this. So this is what it looks like right now. You can see 1, 2 in the corner there, and then 3, 4. Oh, you can just see the 5th one up top here. Let's look. All right, let's walk around the backside. All right, so obviously the idea is to surround this rock with cedar trees. I think it looks really good. We've built up the root ball a little bit out of the ground because we know that we need to landscape, you know, and kind of fill up here leading down to the rock. All right, well, this is the backside of our rock. I think it looks amazing. Anyway, we're here to finish off the firewood shed. So now that we've done this, we're gonna pack up a little bit and finish building the firewood shed. All right, moment of truth. Oh, nice and sturdy. Well, all right, guys. Well, that's going to be it for this one. The next step is we're going to order some 8-foot long galvanized steel, 3 feet wide. We'll overlap one by a little bit just to make the difference. It's about 10'8", so we'll go 11 feet, and that'll be all right on either side. But yeah, this was fun. So the next step is to get it going, filling it with firewood as well. So I guess next weekend when my son is available, we'll get that metal, we'll put that on top here. But right now we put on an 8x10 tarp just to keep the rain off of whatever we might be storing in here. So we have our little blue bin and that kind of stuff over here for our fire. We're going to be putting that in here. Hopefully that'll keep it dry. We put up a couple walls over here just to stop the wood from going out. So now it's got something to lean against. Yeah, so I mean, I might put a cross beam. Let me see if I can find this from here over to here. That way it won't push apart. So I need to get a 10-footer for that. But again, I can do that next weekend. So like I say, that's going to be it for this one, guys. If you like this, leave your comments down below. We are an Amazon affiliate. If you click any of our Amazon links, we'll receive a small commission. If you're not a subscriber or following along, hit that subscribe button to follow along. It doesn't cost you a thing, and it sure means the world to us. And until the next one, keep living the Northern life. Thanks for watching Living the Northern Life. Follow us on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, and our website. Remember to click subscribe, click that bell notification, and give us a thumbs up for the videos you like.